mentioned the last of 4 meetings between the teams as the Sixers look to avoid a season series sweep for the 4th time in the last 5 years against the Toronto Raptors. And we are running this afternoon, Martin Luther King Jr. Day from Wells Fargo Center. The Sixers and Toronto.
Both mobile big guys. Valanciunas shedding a few LBs over the years. He's looked fleeter of foot.
Nicely done by Simmons against fellow rookie OG Anunoby, the rookie from Indiana. DeRozan floating home 2. He leads their team in scoring, averaging 25, and he's 7th best in the NBA. Had the then career high 45 in this building last month. Followed up on New Year's Day with a career high 52 in a 4-point win against Milwaukee as Simmons slamming for 2.
OG Anunoby having a hard time holding on and keeping track of Ben Simmons.
Charge that time, delivering a beauty to Simmons, who is off and running in this one, 3 of 4. You know, they advertised the Ben and Joe show to try to get all-star votes. It truly is the Ben and Joe show.
Both guys stepping up to the fore.
And that is Simmons and Embiid totally erasing the shot of DeMar DeRozan. We'll give credit to Big Ben. Nice to see Ben putting that shot up with confidence. Ibaka compliments of Kyle Lowry. Lowry, by the way, 9th in the NBA in assists. Saric.
Second short shot from Dario tonight. You wonder whether or not his legs are there.
Oh, that was beautifully done. We mentioned the athleticism that you don't think about. The way that DeRozan normally plays the game. That time, not down the floor in a hurry. He's got 11. Raptors running Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan in the backcourt. That was Lowry taking a hit. If it's Simmons, it'll be his 4th.
It is.
Oh boy. Sixers trying to avoid a sweep at the hands of these Raptors. This is the 4th and final game of the season series. Joel Embiid turning garbage into gold.
Well, it's how he started off the game, Mark, with an offensive rebound and putback. So you hope that, as good as he was in the first half, he's found a way to get engaged here in the second as well.
Well, this guy can go off in a hurry. He missed all 5 of the shots he took in the first half. That's Kyle Lowry. There's Lowry going for the swipe. Covington going for a 3, and down it goes for Robert Covington. That's good. Ibaka testing Simmons, who's got 4. Saric as the Sixers come up with a turnover. Another 3. 4 board for Ibaka. McConnell working his magic on Siakam. T.J. McConnell putting him in the spin cycle. Give him 9 and 7 assists.
Used the big man drop step that time. Took Siakam one way and was able to use that length and speed to get it up to the glass quickly before he recovered.
Did you say length?
I did, because he covered a lot of space. He did on that drop step.
Ah, nicely done. Amir Johnson compliments of Ben Simmons, who put it special delivery into the hands of Johnson. Lowry was the 2nd bucket in 12 tries for Kyle Lowry. Redick, healthy 3. Simmons mistiming his jump, now trying to tie up Lowry. Lowry squirming on the floor, and the jump ball's called. Simmons at 6'10", goes that way, and Embiid secures it.
I thought you were supposed to jump from the middle of the circle. Why were we off to one side?
Oh boy, they call the offensive foul on Simmons here, trying to post up Lowry. He's had foul difficulty all game long, and now he's playing with fire because that is personal foul number 5.
Well, ever since the 3rd quarter started, they have been looking to bait Ben, to get him in anything that looks like a foul. Even if it's borderline contact, they're trying to milk and make the most of it.
Simmons, a burst to the hoop, able to finish with a right hand. Ben Simmons, before that, Toronto had ripped off a 15-3 for Ben, his first point since the 1st quarter. And the Sixers up 3, and we have 2.5 to play. DeRozan, who's got to be the go-to, challenges Embiid, comes up short. Simmons, will he try to take over? Right challenging him, the gorgeous move. Dario for 3, yes! Lowry for 3, and he hit it. Here's a guy 2 for 14 taking that shot. Of course, that's the guy from Philly. We know him very well. Never afraid to do anything at any point, and he makes it a 5-point game, a little more than a minute to play. Delon Wright for 3. It's been absolutely terrific for them. So now it's a 4-point game. And you're not out of it yet, and the Sixers need to inbound to somebody who can shoot free throws. So the Sixers with some clutch free throw shooting here in the guts of the game, Embiid and now Saric. And now we have a whistle here as
More
Simmons
chirping.
getting into it with C.J. Miles. And technicals have been called on both players, and they've been thrown out of the game. Actually, it's Kyle Lowry who is trotting away and into the Toronto locker room. So finally, the Sixers hang on to a big lead. And they avoid the sweep of the hands in Toronto, salvaging one of the 4-game season series. Brett Brown's team is 6-2 in their last 8, and they get back to the 500 mark at 20-20 on the season.